The soldier had been dead for a long time. Scientists decided to use cloning technology to revive him. They installed multiple sensors on the soldier's body. They transferred his consciousness to an artificial brain using special needles. After system activation, the soldier immediately showed signs of life. When the clone soldier saw his mechanized body, he lost control emotionally and became extremely violent. Scientists quickly ordered the team to shut down the clone. The project director became furious when he learned about the failed experiment. He harshly reprimanded the scientists. The director also threatened to cut all funding for the lab. The scientist returned home feeling defeated. His wife had already heard about the lab accident from colleagues. She accused her husband of violating basic moral principles with his research. These accusations triggered an anxiety attack in the scientist. Lack of focus caused him to make a fatal driving error. The entire family was involved in a devastating car crash. His wife and children died instantly. The scientist couldn't dwell on his grief. He immediately contacted his assistant to bring all cloning equipment. The scientist first collected brain data from each family member. He then returned to the lab to prepare the clone bodies. The assistant strongly opposed this plan, calling it unethical. He tried to convince the scientist to abandon the idea, but the scientist only wanted to reunite with his family and rejected all advice. He quickly processed the bodies of his family members. The scientist ordered his assistant to prepare 4 cloning chambers. However, the lab only had 3 working chambers. This forced the scientist to abandon one family member. He hastily wrote each family member's name on pieces of paper. He decided to draw lots to determine who would be left behind. The drawing showed his young daughter was chosen to be abandoned. The scientist broke down emotionally, crying uncontrollably. To save the rest of his family, he deleted all data about his little daughter. With everything prepared, the scientist focused on cloning his family. He first completed his wife's clone. When his wife's clone was activated, she showed fear and resistance. The scientist couldn't find a better solution. He injected the wife's clone with a sedative. The drug worked quickly, putting her into an unconscious state.